Imagine walking past a building that could decide America's future. One of these projects alone costs more than the entire state budget for a year. A structure so important, yet most people have no idea it even exists. Some of these projects could determine whether Arizona thrives or collapses. Billions of dollars, millions of residents, and one state is racing against time. Imagine your daily commute, your phone, your water supply, all depending on these projects. And today, we're going inside the 5 megaprojects quietly transforming Arizona. Inside Arizona, engineers are building chips smaller than a virus, components so tiny they could sit on a single grain of sand, yet they power everything from smartphones to fighter jets. Every month of delay costs millions and pushes the global chip timeline even further behind. This first phase, originally a $12 billion plan, is now part of a $40 billion gamble in America's tech race. Inside the clean rooms, the air is 10,000 times cleaner than a hospital operating room. Workers move with slow, precise motions because one tiny flaw, invisible to the human eye, can ruin an entire wafer worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The soft, steady hum inside these rooms is the heartbeat of a global competition. If this project slips, America's chip shortage could get even worse, sending shockwaves from Silicon Valley to your living room. Every wafer counts. Every hour matters. And in a global race this competitive, skill shortages can be just as dangerous as technical delays. But the real test isn't the machines. It's whether Arizona can train enough talent to run them. Imagine driving from Mexico all the way to Canada without hitting a single major stoplight. That's the vision behind Interstate 11, a superhighway designed to move billions of dollars in trade across North America, while cutting trips that normally take 10 hours down to just 6. For Arizona, it's more than a road. It's a lifeline for businesses, truckers, and future megacities that depend on fast logistics. But there's a problem, and it's not small. Some sections of the proposed route would slice through wildlife corridors that haven't been disturbed in centuries, triggering intense environmental pushback. And every delay costs millions, keeping Arizona stuck with outdated, congested routes that choke the state's growth. This highway could become one of the most important trade routes in North America. But this is only the beginning, because Arizona's biggest challenges lie beneath the desert itself. Arizona's future may come down to one thing: water. And right now, the state is racing against time. Some towns have already seen taps run dry for hours, a warning sign of what could happen on a much larger scale. To fight back, Arizona is exploring massive desalination plants and even billion-dollar pipelines that could pull water in from the Sea of Cortez. But the battle isn't just engineering, it's political. Environmental groups argue that large-scale desalination could damage fragile marine ecosystems, while cross-border pipelines raise international tensions. State officials insist the projects are essential, warning that without bold action, Arizona could face strict population limits in the coming decades. Some experts even caution that the state may hit its population cap sooner than expected, long before new water systems are ready. The stakes? If these plans stall, entire regions could face rationing, stalled growth, and a future where water becomes the most valuable resource in the desert. And this leads to Arizona's next big gamble, a project buried deep beneath the desert floor. Decades-old concrete and cracked walkways have long defined Arizona's Rio waterfront, baking under the desert sun and offering little shade. Now, inspired by John McCain's original vision, the city is transforming hundreds of acres into lush green spaces, wide promenades, and sparkling water channels. Imagine walking along a cool, shaded waterfront instead of sweltering concrete streets. Families, workers, and visitors all feeling the change firsthand. This isn't just beautification. Urban planners aim to lower city heat, reduce flooding, and create spaces that serve communities for generations. But the dream comes with risk. Without enough funding, this entire vision could stay on paper. A project decades in the making could redefine Phoenix for generations, yet every delay threatens that legacy. Rio Reimagined combines history, scale, climate benefits, and high-stakes financial tension into one unforgettable transformation. Stretching across deserts and valleys, some of Arizona's solar farms cover more than 50 square miles, bigger than Manhattan. These shimmering fields of panels aren't just impressive to look at, they're part of a plan to turn Arizona into a renewable energy powerhouse, generating enough electricity to power over 1 million homes. A local farmer watches the panels expand year by year, proud yet anxious as his family's farmland slowly disappears. For some residents, the fields are a sign of progress. For others, their backyard is vanishing, sparking emotional debates over land use and preservation. Rapid expansion could ignite new land battles across Arizona. Planners must balance innovation with local concerns. Visualize the transformation. Desert land converted into endless glinting solar panels, a side-by-side before and after cinematic effect. From chips to highways, water to waterfronts, and solar fields, Arizona is rewriting its future. And with so much at stake, the question remains, can these megaprojects deliver the future they promise? Arizona isn't just building infrastructure, it's building its future. From cutting-edge chip factories to highways, water systems, green waterfronts, and sprawling solar fields, every project reshapes the identity of the state. Every project touches millions of lives, from workers on the ground to families relying on clean water, power, and transport. Which project do you think will change Arizona the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and one of them could rewrite Arizona's future forever. In the next chapter, we'll uncover the megaprojects rising outside the cities that no one is talking about yet, and they could change Arizona in ways we can't imagine.